You look good. Seriously.
Why is Emma the maid of honor? Why am I not the maid of honor?
Because.
What does that mean?
Because I wasn't entirely sure when you were coming or if you'd even make it. Or I wasn't sure if you'd have time for a fitting.
Bullshit. It's a sorry. You take a bolt of cloth and you wrap it around yourself a bunch of times. I've been home for a day. I can't get a straight answer to anybody.
I mean, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about Dad offering me food every 2 seconds.
Oh, you know what? Dad offers Irish hunger strikers food.
No, it's not even about the food. He has to know exactly where I am at all times because he's never resolved his own trust issues.
That's odd.
You know what? Shut the fuck.
Leave Dad alone.
I'd love to. I want to. Okay? He won't let me. I can feel him watching me all the time, and Carol, and you guys too.
Because we have nothing better to think about.
You know, everyone in the house is looking at me like I'm a visiting sociopath. I mean, seriously,
I wonder
what do
why.
you expect me to do? Burn the house down? That was a mattress fire. That was not even at home. It was at a sleepover. Okay, you know what? Fine. Fuck you both. You win. I'm gonna get hazmat tattooed across my forehead.
God, like a heartbeat. Okay, is being my maid of honor that important to you? Because I didn't think you gave it. I'm sorry. Say that to me. Emma, would you be horribly offended and hurt if I asked you to step down as maid of honor?
For her? What? Are you serious? Is this what you want? Okay, fine. Fine. You can have it. The crown is yours. First runner-up.
Thank you, Emma. Thank you.
And so tell me, now when your agent and the casting directors came to you and said, we want you to play this role, you were given this script. What did you think immediately? Did you know you had to play this role?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I got the call that Jonathan Demme was directing a movie, because I knew he had kind of was working in documentaries, I just, I was like, Jonathan Demme? Oh, that's fascinating. I'm very interested in that. And then I read the script, and it was just mind-blowing and wonderful. And I just said, oh my God, this is a first-time writer. And I really wanted to play the character, but I assumed the girls would be lining up to play this, so I didn't think I had much of a shot. Aww. And I met Jonathan, and he basically asked me to do the movie in the meeting, and he called my agent afterwards and said the sweetest thing that I tell myself as I'm falling asleep every night. He said, before I met her, she was my first choice, and now she's my only choice. And just to know that he had that confidence in me right off the bat was pretty amazing.
That is amazing. What did you have to go through? And was this challenging for you?
Funny enough, the challenge, the easier your job as an actor is entirely dependent on the writing, and this writing in this movie by Jenny Lumet is so fine and so complex that actually it wasn't that difficult because it's harder when there's nothing to work with and you're playing a bland character and you have to add so much on top of it, and then it becomes a crapshoot. Is the director telling the same story as you? Depending on the take that he uses, is your story going to make sense for other people? So it's actually, this wasn't challenging. And in terms of the preparation, I mean, it did a ton of research, but I've got to say, from the first time I read the script, Kim and I just locked in. And so I never had to do any kind of mental process. And once I became the character a couple weeks before filming, I just stayed in character largely. I mean, not to the point where I made anyone call me Kim or anything ridiculous like that. But no, I never really got out of character while we were filming. And it actually, I loved being her, and it took me a couple weeks to let go of her.
That's always such a good feeling.
She gets to spout off about paternal sibling issues, but God forbid I should even reference the boundary thing, even though I actually know what I'm talking about.
By the way, I am not in crisis. I haven't been in crisis in a year.
You just got out of rehab.
Oh, God. Why is this so difficult for you to understand? Rehabilitation, crisis. You should really learn the difference. Right. No, it's like you're not happy unless I'm in some kind of a desperate situation. You have no idea what to do with me unless I'm in crisis. Why am I the only one to say it?
No, you are so much more evolved in your suffering.
I'm not. Who is talking about
your
that?
suffering is not the most important thing to
Who
everybody.
is saying it is?
I have a life. I'm in school. I'm getting married.
What?
I'm pregnant.
What? You are pregnant? You are pregnant now? Are you serious?
Oh my God!
What? Oh my God! Are you kidding?
That is so unfair.
When did you find out about this? I mean,
It's roughly about the day before we decided to get married.
I mean, I can barely believe this myself.
how far? How long? You know, I mean, how pregnant are you? Did you tell your mother?
Yeah, we told her at dinner.
Okay, good.
She was so happy.
I'm sorry, can you just stop, please? Seriously. Rachel, I'm sorry, Dad, but you can't drop a tectonic bit of information into a completely separate conversation, Rachel. You can't do that.
Kim, you're gonna have a niece?
Or nephew.
I know, oh God, yeah, I'm excited for you, but you can't tell me when we're talking like this, Rach. You can't, it's a total setup. It's not fair.
Yeah. God, I am so exhausted.
Oh God, come on, Dad, just will you tell her I'm happy for her? She won't do.
I'm really tired. I think I'm gonna head up to bed. Sydney?
Yeah,
But you're
it's a great idea.
Leaving
Me
now in the
too.
middle of this conversation?
Yes.
She's pregnant. She is exhausted, baby. Country. Honey.
Okay. It's fine, fair enough.
Thank you so much for telling me about Hawaii. Congratulations, Sid.
Rachel, I cannot tell you how happy.
I know you worked on a number of projects this year, and then you just got off from Get Smart. I mean, how is it flip-flopping these different characters for you? How was that? Are you under a lot of pressure? Or you just feel like you're like...
No. The most pressure that I feel is because I like to inhabit my characters physically. So, like with Get Smart, I had to get into shape really fast, and then I had to get out of shape really fast for this one. And of course, that was like when the first bikini pictures of me were taken when I was like trying to gain weight for the character. I was like, come on, life, what's going on? But my whole attitude about life is life's an adventure. So I never stop to really worry about the challenges or let myself get freaked out by them. I just think how amazing to have these opportunities to run toward.